Welcome to xengaming. I'm Zen. We're playing Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Cruising along, getting towards the end. It's been a lot of fun, though it's a splatterhouse for sure.
My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told.
The Wild Bunch, huh? Well, so now it's a flashback.
It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had.
Gotcha.
Including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy."
So Bob is the last one.
Those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Now we understand. Took a while for him to get around to that explanation.
I'd been on their trail for months, ever since they left their hideout in the Bighorn Mountains. Led by Butch Cassidy, they were a loose association of outlaws
Is he
who
gonna
robbed
kill Butch
banks and
too?
trains from Colorado to Montana. Among them was the Sundance Kid, and that murderous hombre I was tracking, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Were you a part of that giant Pinkerton posse after the Wild Bunch?
No, boy. A circus like that would have slowed me down. Besides, I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
What is up in the... Okay.
Well, I assumed the Wild Bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above, so I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down. I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
So he's on a, quote, righteous mission, apparently. Is it actually gonna fall? Oh, it did. Nice touch. Sparklies.
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a goddamn thing.
You're gonna hear this.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them. From there, I had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Oh,
But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
let's see if there's something I missed back here. Do I gotta go? No, I gotta get on that train from the look of it. Nothing? Okay, but I thought there might be a secret. Leave me alone.
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall.
Oh, goodness.
I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados.
Why are they just hanging out over this cliff in this train? They're trying to get the hell out of there.
Outside, inside, any way I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Is that a double? No, it was just a single shot. But I got 2 points. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here that I want. Oh, additional zoom. It's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that for now. Faster reload with the revolver, deeper pockets. Which do I want though? Ooh, that's pretty good. But reload while sprinting. Boy, that's a tough one. I think we need to reload faster. And I want to do the, yeah, move faster while concentration. That unlocks this thing. Engraved Ranger. Tell me what it does. Thank you. Okay, not too bad. 30% damage. That looks pretty good.
Time to die.
Well, what about the passengers?
Ow.
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There were no passengers aboard that day.
They hit you hard. Could have dodged that. But I'm tough as nails. You don't need to.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
Goodness.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
I see you. Ooh, sparklies.
I you lily-livered son of a bitch.
What is lily livered anyway? Where do I? Oh, I can go up here.
Times it
Ow.
was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Get the barrel! Okay. Oh, see, sparklies. Okay, where to? Oh, ladder.
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a hand.
You mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in? Guns
You already said they
a-blazing to
weren't
hell?
there. You weren't listening. Oh, okay. Maybe they did show up.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome.
See?
As usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat!
Where are you? What was in here? Why even have this room? That was pointless. kind of what I does. Sheesh. Ooh. That was messy.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
Ooh.
Only a few stragglers were left, and I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
Yay, level.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
Yeah, who is
The
that?
fastest gun in the gang.
Oh, boy.
Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the
One-on-one's
Sundance
nothing.
Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America.
One-on-one's nothing.
They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
Alright, well that does it for this episode. If you're having fun, give it a thumbs up so other people can find the video. Be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell next to it so you get notifications on the next episodes, and I will see you there. Later.